Ranjit. Don't forget to mute yourself. Namaste. Good morning. And welcome to our session today on meditation and pranayams. This is sponsored by the Consulate General of India and the Art of Living Foundation. We're so glad that you've joined us today. We're gearing up for our International Day of Yoga celebration, which is going to be celebrated both on June 19th and June 20th. And on the 19th, we'll be down in Grant Park in Chicago's Loop in Grove number 4, which is at the corner of Jackson Boulevard and Columbus Drive. So we're looking forward to that and looking forward to see you there. We'll be doing some of the postures from the Common Yoga Protocol. And you can access that, I believe, on the Consulate's website. And more details will be there too. Our celebration on the 20th will be a hybrid virtual, and so you'll be able to connect on here on the YouTube and Facebook channels. So I'd like to start by chanting Om 3 times, and then I'll say a little prayer. Deep breath in. Om. Deep breath in. Oh, deep breath in. And just feel the effect of that Om on your body and your mind. Om brings us home to ourself, our source. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvida Vaditamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May the teacher and students be excellent. May we enjoy together the fruits of our efforts. May we both be strong in body and mind. Let there be no hatred between us. Om Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. So today I would like to, we'll do some pranayams. Pranayams are housing ourselves in prana, in the life force energy. And so we'll do 3. And the first one is not for people who've had recent surgery, who are pregnant, who have a hernia, or have uncontrolled blood pressure. The other 2 you can safely do. And so what we're going to do is Kapalbhati means shining skull, and it lifts the energy up and it increases our metabolism, the fire in our metabolism. So it helps us to lose weight. It helps us to have a clear and calm mind. So what we'll do is we'll have our hands on our knees, face down. And we'll sit up tall so our spine is straight. And then we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to exhale vigorously and contract our abdominal muscles. And then our next inhale will be a passive inhale. And we do this 15 times, and then we'll rest, have our attention directed inside, and then we'll do it 3 rounds of that. And we do it at a medium pace. Sometimes people do it too fast, and then you don't get the benefit. So we do it medium pace. So it looks like this. I'm contracting. And then the number 15 of each round, we'll hold our abdominal muscles in briefly and then relax. And then we'll direct our attention inside and observe the effects for ourselves. Okay, so let's start. Take a deep transitional breath in and let it go and begin. In, contract, 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 and hold and release. And with your attention directed inside, just notice the effect of this breath, this pranayam. In second round, you can close your eyes, deep breath in, and let it go. And let's begin. In, contract, 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 and hold. And breathe in. Stretch out those abdominal muscles. And relax and observe. What is the effect of this Kapalabhati on your mind and body? And third and final round, deep breath in and let it go. And begin. In, contract, 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 in, contract. Last one, in, contract, and hold, and release. With your attention directed inside, notice what's happening with your body and your mind. And slowly open the eyes. Do you feel that your mind is more settled? Yeah, that's one of the effects. Yeah, you may also feel some heat in the body because of metabolism. We have the fire element is principally located in our stomach, right? That's where we digest. And so when we are contracting these muscles, we're stimulating that Agni or fire. So it's good. All right, so I want to teach you two other pranayams, and one is called straw breath. And this one reduces anxiety very easily and dramatically. And it's used in hospitals to reduce blood pressure. So this one everyone can do. And we do it in increments of 5. So we do 5 and then we see how are we doing. If we need more, we can do more. This one you can do while you're driving, if your eyes are open, of course. And anytime you feel triggered or anxious. So how do we do this? Well, we'll breathe in through our nose and out through a tiny imaginary straw. And it looks like this. Excuse me. Doesn't look like that. So we breathe in through our nose and we breathe out through a tiny imaginary straw, like that. And you might feel like you need to inhale before you exhale, before you've completely exhaled. That's okay. Go ahead and inhale when you feel you need to. So let's do this with our eyes closed. Breathe in. We'll do 5. And let it go. And breathe in for straw breath. And now exhale through a tiny imaginary straw through your mouth. And when you finish your last one, have your attention directed inside and notice any changes with your body and mind. And slowly open the eyes. Did you notice you're more centered now? I hope so. So this one you can use anywhere. No one will think you're doing anything strange. You'll do it with your eyes open. That's fine too. And yeah, we see people do, right? In public. So you can do that too when you need to. So I want to teach you actually 2 more. One is uh, the Brahmari or bee breath, and the other one is alternate nostril. So I want to talk more about meditation because we'll go directly into meditation then. And yoga includes meditation and pranayams. What is yoga? It's union between what? union between body, breath, mind, intellect, memory, ego, and the self. Maharishi Patanjali, the great sage who wrote about yoga, he said, Yoga karamasu koshalam. Yoga is skill in action. So we know we have lots of different skills, right? There's a skill that we need for painting, when there's a skill we need for cooking, there's a skill we need for driving, right? And there's a skill we need for for living. And so the art of living is being centered, how to live in equanimity regardless of what's happening around you. And the Bhagavad Gita says, Tada drastu swarupe avastanam, establishing oneself in the seer, in the self, and not getting lost in the scenery, and not being in the scenery. What's the scenery? The scenery is anything outside of yourself, your environment, all the situations, all your relationships, all your body, breath, mind, intellect, memory, and ego. So, how do we get established in the self? Well, we relax through pranayams and then we get centered in meditation, right? So, I'll guide you in meditation and it will take us through those different levels of environment and all the way back to the self. So let's do our bee breath. What is bee breath? Bee breath is humming like a bee, and then we're going to take our index fingers and we're going to pulse on the tragus, which is the little piece of cartilage that's on the outside of our ear. And so our fingers don't go inside the ear, they stay on the outside on this little piece of cartilage. It's like a little flap there. So let's do that. We'll do it 5 times. Deep breath in. Sounds like a bee, right? Let's close our eyes and do 4 more. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. And relax. And just observe the effect of this sound, this vibration on your mind and your body. And slowly open the eyes. Who didn't want to open the eyes? It really has a nice calming effect, doesn't it? So this one, obviously we don't do in an elevator or in public, but you can use it, when you're about to meditate to help you calm down. It's excellent for anxiety too. And alternate nostril or nadi shodhana or anulom vilom is also very good for anxiety, calming down. And what we're going to do is we'll have our left hand in chin mudra with our index finger and thumb touching and our three fingers straight. And we'll have this hand face up in the lap. And then we'll take our index finger and our middle finger and we'll place them between the eyebrows. And we'll take our thumb, put it on our right nostril, and our ring finger and little finger on our left nostril. Or you can take your thumb, just your thumb, and your little finger like that. There's a danger of pressing too hard this way. So I prefer this way. Um, and so what are we doing? We have three main nadis or channels through which the prana flows in our body. The Sushumna nadi is the main one. And then we have the Ida on the left and the Pingala on the right. And the Ida is associated with the moon and also with the right brain, creativity. And the Pingala is associated with the right nadi or the sun nadi and with the left brain and its logic and intellectual strength. So what we're going to do is we're going to alternate these. We'll be breathing in with both nostrils and we'll close the right and exhale and then inhale and switch, exhale, inhale, switch, exhale, inhale. And then we end by exhaling left. That stimulates more the left nadi, which sets us up for relaxation and meditation. All right, so let's begin. Deep breath in and close your right nostril and exhale and inhale. Close left and exhale and inhale. Close right and exhale and inhale. Close left and exhale and inhale. Close right and continue exhaling and inhaling on each side. As you keep breathing, see if you can lengthen the breath a little bit more on the inhale and exhale. And notice how the exhale is related to relaxation and peace and relief. And the inhale is associated with energy and joy. And when you come to exhale through your left nostril, you can relax your hands and breath. And with your eyes closed and your attention directed inside, just notice, how did this breath affect your mind and your body? And let's chant Om again 3 times. Deep breath in. Om. Deep breath in. Om. Deep breath in. And take your attention to your environment and all the sounds in your environment. And give those sounds permission to be there without resisting them. What we resist persists, so let's drop all resistance to all the sounds. Meditation is the art of doing nothing. Take a deep breath in and relax and let go. And take your attention to your physical body and place all your weight on the place where you're sitting. Take a deep breath in and relax and let go. The body is a beautiful gift to you. Let's honor our body. Let's take our attention to our feet, our knees, thighs, hips, abdomen, stomach, chest. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Take your attention to your shoulders, arms, neck, and throat, face, head, to the whole body. Deep breath in and relax and let go. Our body is the vehicle for our soul. And when we acknowledge our body, just by taking attention to it, it goes into the background. So it's no longer a focus of our attention, and the mind moves to next. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And become aware of your breath. Our breath is moving in and out ever since we were born, non-stop. Let's honor this breath, this prana, this life force energy that fills us with life 24/7. Take a deep breath in and let it go with a smile. We're grateful for our breath. And let's take our attention to our mind. Our mind perceives the world through the five senses. When it gets stuck in any experience, it creates misery. But when it identifies with the infinity of our soul, our existence, it's joy. Let's honor this mind. Take a deep breath in and relax and let go. And let's take our attention to our intellect. Our intellect helps us to understand the world, understand knowledge that helps us to be free of misery. Let's honor this intellect. Take a deep breath in and relax and let go. And let's honor our memory. Our memory records all our experiences. and helps us not to make the same mistake too many times. It helps us to remember all the wonderful knowledge that we have that keeps us free from misery. Let's take a deep breath in and relax and let go. And let's take our attention to our ego, all our identifications, our roles in life. We were born with an ego. It's part of us. We can honor it and it will be in its place. It's a useful part of us. When we acknowledge it, it goes into the background. We can use the breath to manage it. Our ego is important in our life, and it helps us aspire to noble causes. Let's honor this ego. And let's take our attention to our very existence, our being, our soul, our spirit, that unseen spark of divinity that resides in our heart. Just take your attention to your heart and relax. And there you are, reposing in yourself. No effort is needed. Relax. Our self is our wisest companion. Source of love, wisdom, peace, and tranquility, and all the human and divine virtues. Let's take another deep breath in and let it go. And feel yourself expanding and relaxing more and more. Let's chant Om one time. Deep breath in. Om. Rest in peace. Take another deep breath in and let it go. Become aware of your physical body. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And let's do a couple of rounds of Nadi Shodhana with the left hand in Chin Mudra and right index and middle finger between the eyebrows. Deep breath in. Close your right nostril and exhale. And inhale. Close left and exhale. And inhale. Close right and exhale. And inhale. Close left and continue exhaling and inhaling on each side. And when you come to exhale through your left nostril, you can relax the breath and the hands. And with your attention directed inside, notice how this meditation affected your mind and body. And you can slowly and gradually open the eyes. So thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Pam Brockman, and I'm with the Art of Living Foundation. And also, the Consulate General of India is sponsoring these sessions, and we're so grateful to them. And we're celebrating the International Yoga Day on June 19th and 20th. And the 19th will be at Grove 4 of Grant Park at Jackson and Columbus Drive, downtown in Chicago's Loop. So I hope you can join us then. It will be at 9 a.m. and more information will be forthcoming. And so we're very excited. Yoga is a wonderful heritage from India, and it's spread all over the world. And so it's wonderful to be able to celebrate that heritage. And we're so grateful to India for maintaining the integrity of that heritage throughout the millennia. So namaste. And I hope to see you next Tuesday and Thursday for more sessions on yoga and meditation and pranayams. Thanks for joining.